What's up, guys? I'm Mike. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, guys, I'm a local real estate investor. I've been flipping houses, wholesaling houses, buying apartment complexes for the last 15 years. Also been doing a couple other types of real estate. Guys, this is going to be your one-stop shop to be able to ask all the questions you need to ask. I'm basically going to be a free multi-million-dollar mentor to you. All you need to do is take one step, push one button, and that's subscribe to us, to me, okay? Look, guys, I'm going to pop right into it, show you guys exactly what I'm talking about today as far as wholesaling houses. That's what we're going to talk a little bit about today, okay? We're going to wholesale houses the easy way, okay? All these gurus, all these guys are telling you guys how to wholesale houses the wrong way, or at least the more difficult way. And I don't want to confuse you guys. I just want to keep it simple, okay? The first thing you need to do, depending on if you want to drive for dollars, which is you could, if you don't have a car, you can walk down the street. Let's say you're just a teenager, okay? Or maybe you're older and you don't have one. Well, maybe you just walk down the street. Or another thing you could do is just get on Google. You don't have to walk or go anywhere. And you can just look at these properties online, okay? You just say property sold on ABC Street, right? And that'll come up and it'll show you the prices of the properties on that street. And that'll give you a good idea of what to offer. You need to offer lower than that price so you know what to offer the seller that you're trying to buy the property from, okay? Now, if you're driving for dollars going down the street, you're looking for tarps on the roof, you're looking for tall grass, you're looking for beat up old cars in the driveway that maybe don't work, you're looking for signs of distress, okay? That's what you want to be looking for, signs of distress. And once you make it to that point, make sure you stick with me throughout this whole video, by the way, because if you miss some of this, it's not going to make sense to you, okay? So make it, so don't try to cheat code the thing, okay? Make it, put the work in if you want the reward, okay? Life is just like that, okay? It's no get rich quick. It's just getting rich, all right? So you want to look for these distressed properties as you go. Once you find these distressed properties, you want to you can go knock on the door for free and just go ask them, are you looking to sell your property, or would you like to sell it? It looks like you have some damage here. Maybe we could help you. Maybe we could help you get out of it if you're having trouble, taking care of the property or whatnot. And then let's say to make a long story short, let's say you strike up an agreement with the seller of the property. Let's say the houses on the street sell for $200,000, and you strike a deal with the homeowner for $125,000. Let's say, okay. Well, let's say $100,000. Let's make math easy. Let's say you strike a price for $100,000. Okay, the houses are worth $200,000. Okay, you're gonna have. This is gonna be pretty simple. Let me show you exactly. This is gonna be a few pieces of paper you're gonna need. Okay. You're going to need two of the same pieces of paper, okay? Make this very simple. You're going to call your title company, local title company. I don't care where it's at. Just Google your local title company. They make sure everything's clear on the title of a property, okay? But they also have these pieces of paper called purchase sale agreements, okay? You're going to have two of the same things. They're going to send them over to you for free. They're going to say, oh, you want one? Fine. You're going to close with us. We'll give you a PSA. It's a purchase sale agreement, okay? They're going to give you these two pieces of paper. You're going to take one to the seller. For, let's say you guys strike a price at $100,000 we talked about. You're going to have the seller sign that purchase sale agreement. You're going to sign that purchase sale agreement. Okay, boom. It's going to give you 30 days or 45 days to close on this property, okay? You said you're going to do it, okay? Boom, you got one thing there. Next thing you're going to do is now you're going to go find a buyer with another same piece of paper. You're just going to duplicate it, okay? Make it easy on yourself. You're going to go find a buyer. Oh, Mike, how am I going to find a buyer? I don't know anybody in town. I just moved here. Okay, well, fine. How about you get on the internet? Let's say you have internet access, at least. You're watching this, so you probably do. Or you can get it down at your local library or something, right? Some free access. You're just going to take this and you're going to find a buyer maybe on Facebook group, maybe on LinkedIn, maybe on these different social media sites. You're going to find people who are flipping houses and buying properties, rental properties, and there's also a list inside of software you can also get, but we'll get to that in a minute. But we'll just say you don't have any of that, and so you can go online and find a buyer, okay? Maybe you can even go down your street and see people who are construction guys who are working on houses. These are the guys there's somebody that bought that house and they're probably flipping it or renovating it for a reason. They're in real estate. So this is how you're going to find your buyer, guys. It's going to be simple, really. It's just a little bit of hustle. Once you find your buyer, you say, buyer, I got a house. It's worth 200 grand fixed up. I got it under contract for 100. You can tell them the whole story, by the way. A lot of guys want to try to hide how much money they're making. Listen, I don't care about that. Listen, a real estate investor won't give a shit about none of that, okay? All he wants to do is make money. So at the end of the day, you tell him, man, I got a house worth 200. I'm going to, and I got it for 100. I'll sell it to you for 125. And there's probably only 20 grand worth of rehab to do. You're going to get the remaining amount. The guy says, well, I'll buy it from you for 115,000. You say, deal, 115,000. Now you got him bought at 115,000. He writes it up at. He negotiates you down a little bit. So what? That's why you say 125, right? Always make it a little higher than what you really want. Okay, that's the trick in negotiations. Now, boom, he signs at 115. You remember you bought it at 100. Okay, you got a buyer at you got a buyer at 115. Okay. You take these two into the title company. You got 100, 115. Who makes the difference? Who made 15 grand that fast? It was you. You made $15,000 just like that. Boom. All you got to do is give it to the title company. They'll do the rest of the work. You ain't got to ask me no questions. They will do it. This is what these people do for a living. Okay? Listen, guys, I don't overthink this shit. It's a simple process. If you have any questions, reach out to me and I will help you out. It's no big deal. Listen, all I need you to do is subscribe. Tell your friends subscribe. Tell your cousin subscribe, right? So I'm just going to keep giving out information. The more questions I can get given to me, I can push out some more information to you. Let me know what you guys want to see as far as any more type of videos you want to see or anything. And now this was a simplified version. There's other little things in this, but I wanted to make this video quick and easy so you know as a beginner how you can just get started, okay? Now, there's one more complex move to this. If you want to go out and you want to, let's say you want to let's say you got $150, $200 a month. I would go to a website called Deals for Me Now, okay? And I would go and you get all this information that you're driving for dollars. You would get more information on this website sitting at home on a computer. But you got to make an investment in your business, okay? And then you would find properties that were high equity. That means the person bought it maybe they bought it yesterday, but maybe they bought it 10 years ago and they bought some of the payment down on it. They bought some of the equity into it. So they have a bunch of equity into the property. They bought it down, okay? Maybe they just paid a big, large lump sum on it. So they have a lot of equity in the property. Those are people that can sell for a cheaper price. Those are the people you want to target. People with high equity. People that are foreclosure houses, tax liens. I mean, there's a gambit of things they're going to show you in this secret website, right? In this secret formula that they have inside these apps, okay? So this is what helped me grow my business even bigger. But again, to start out, I was just driving for dollars, okay? I got one property, one day. I wasn't just born with this shit, okay, guys? I wasn't born with it. Believe it or not, it wasn't that easy for me, okay? I learned this shit day by day. I listened to guys like myself. I kept pushing forward, and I got a killer instinct and a killer mentality. And you got to have one too. You can't be soft in this game, okay? This game ain't about being soft. It's about being hard. You got to be a hard ass on yourself first too. It ain't about being hard on nobody else. It's about you. You know, you got to be over the top and be on you every day. You got to say, all right, what am I going to do today in my real estate life to make this easier, to make this better, right? Every day, what am I going to do to push forward, to do one more thing? You know, you got to be motivated, self-motivated as well. You know, I can't, you got to be self-motivated and you got to be motivated enough to pick up your phone and put in, I hustle hard as fuck and say, hey, what my man doing today, right? What my man doing today? And that's the question. What my man doing today? Because he gonna give me the game. He out here live I'm going to be doing lives, walking through the properties live, flipping houses live, wholesaling properties live. I mean, I don't know. After all the game I gave away, you'll still be wasting days away had I never saved the day. That's a tip quote, okay? But you understand where I'm coming from? I'm out here. I'm going to push out mad content. This shit going to be $1 million content, $1 million information, all for nothing. It's going to be free. I tell you, all y'all got to do is ask questions, be a dog about it. You know what I'm saying? Be into this shit. You got to love this shit. You got to want this shit. You can't just be out here just, looking in the sky thinking about going to work tomorrow. Fuck going to work tomorrow. You got to be thinking about how I'm going to build this business up. I'm going to put every dollar I got into my job. From my job is what I did to get to where I'm at today, guys. Every fucking dollar I took, every dollar I could. Well, I still had rent to pay. I still had bills to pay. I still had consumers to pay, you know, electric bill, gas bill, all that. That's fine. But I made sure at the end of the fucking week, I had money enough to put away to buy that software we just talked about, right? And you got to make sure you got enough money to put to buy these little things for your business or to help you put gas in your car so you can go drive for dollars. I mean, that's all I would be doing on the weekends. Me and my wife, that's all we did was drive for dollars all weekend, dog. We was damn near getting sick in our head because when you're driving for dollars, you're doing this back and forth all day. You getting dizzy, man. We like, shit, we got to take a break. Shit, but then we get right back at it again. I mean, that's just how stupid we was to get to where we had to go. It's a lot of stories like that I'm going to tell y'all coming through and going through. And you're going to have stories like this too. You're going to be like, man, I remember back when I was watching my man, he was giving us information, and my man, I hustled hard as fuck, Mike, and he was doing it, and shit, I didn't have nothing at the time, and he helped me, he propelled me to the next level just from some information, because guys on YouTube did it for me. I listened to shit, and that's how I got to where I'm at. I didn't take a bunch of classes and courses for millions of dollars. Some people need them. Some people need one-on-one attention. You know, they need that one-on-one attention, close up, dead to rights. Other people can get stuff done by just, you know, a little bit of YouTube action. So it shit hit different for different people, man. But I'm giving y'all this shit raw, uncut, live, every fucking day I can, okay? And all y'all gotta do is keep rocking with me and keep doing what y'all do. I'll be doing these videos all the time, okay? Make sure y'all subscribe. If you made it this far, make sure you subscribe, okay? That's number one thing for me. Make sure you subscribe. I don't need nothing else from you, okay? I just need you to click a button. It's that simple, man. Listen, y'all have a good day. Y'all stay strong out there. Make sure you go do some real estate. You got any questions? Come ask me. I'm going to do more videos. Tell me what y'all want the videos on to be, okay? And I'll make it happen. But until then, I'm going to show y'all exactly what I do, okay? Man, I'm going to do it with no hands, okay? I'm out.